Hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Oluchiimoh and I am an international award-winning cake artist based in Manchester, the United Kingdom. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some of the things that you should bring into the UK, or that you should bring to the UK if you're coming from somewhere like Nigeria. Yeah, I know that this video is a tad bit late, but apologies, I am bringing this video to you now. Pardon me if you see the weather from so I know that this video is a tad bit late, but I'm still bringing it anyway. Someone asked me to do that and I feel that it would help somebody. Now the goal these days is, even if it can help one person, then I am fulfilled. Then my goal or a dream has been met, or a goal has been achieved. So somebody asked me for it and I'm like, look, I've opened most of my food items, but I can still share, right? Okay, so I'm going to walk you through what some of the things I brought, what you should be bringing to the UK. And this depends from person to person. Like, some people are very particular about bringing some certain kind of things based on what they eat, their lifestyle and all of that. So if this is something you're interested in, pardon me, the weather has been fluctuating, light and dark, so just bear with me and understand that's what we get here in the UK. So I'm going to be showing you and sharing some of the foodstuffs that I brought. Let's just get right into the video without further ado. So I'm just going to walk you through what I have left of what I brought, so that you'd see, you have an idea. So these are some of the items. I've laid them out on the table. If you're a mom like me, you want to bring things for your kids. You want to bring some items for your kids that will be useful for you, at least in the first few months. They usually say at least something that will last you for the next 3 months after you get here, or 3 months when you get here. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing some of these things and I'll walk you through. Some of them I don't have anymore. I bought Indomie. Whatever brand you work with or whatever brand you use is fine. So this is what I brought, and I don't know how best I could have packed them, but they're all like broken, squashed, and all. This is still whole, but you want to pack it in a way that it won't get squashed. Okay, now please, this video is not an endorsement for any brand. These are just some of the things that I brought. I brought golden morn, like I said, it's not here anymore. I brought cornflakes as well. You have to take it out of the pack. If you have ziplocs, you can put them inside. All right, so I brought this for my kids. I also brought fruit and fiber for myself. You can get these things here, but they say at least to help you start off with, and so that you don't go spending money, you can do that. So I brought fruit and fiber because it's something that I love and I usually take. Now, one thing I have to mention is that you have to be mindful of the expiry dates. When I was shopping at the market, I have a video about that I put up as regards to that. I'm going to link it somewhere so you can see it, but just look at it. So this is like best before 3. It's not clear. Let me see if I can get it clearer or get it to focus. But the expiry date is 3/2024, if you can see. So you don't want to buy things that won't stay for long before it goes bad. So I bought custard. This is it. I also bought Benny I would use for cooking. This chicken spice. I bought this as well. I bought this. These are some of the spices I bought. This as well. I bought thyme. Basically spices. I bought one for fried rice, and I still have this ones for stew and jollof. I bought Maggi along with me. I heard this particularly is very, very expensive here, so I bought this. I bought Knorr. I also bought this. I've already started using out of this. I also bought this for cooking. It's not as if some of these things cannot be gotten here, but because of the price, and so that you don't start buying as soon as you get here. So I have these ones. I also have bay leaf that I bought. So you can get bay leaf here. If you would ask me if I were to do this again, or if I were to advise you, I'll just say there are some things that you don't even need to bother, that you can get for a very fair price here. So instead of bringing some of these things that you don't really need, you use it to pack the things that you need. And if you want a separate video on that, you can let me know. Okay, so I brought bay leaf. I brought this. I brought yaji. This is my daughter's yaji. So I brought this one. I brought Lipton as well. Yeah, I brought Lipton. This is it. So this, if you ask me, I don't think, except you're a die-hard fan of some of these brands, you can bring them. I also brought this. I brought powdered milk. This is it. I brought like 4 packs because the milk here, I don't know if it's everybody that would like it. I don't know if they have powdered ones, except in African stores. I haven't bothered to check. So we just get the liquid milk, the regular milk that they have here. But you can bring your powdered milk along. I also brought Milo. If you're a fan of all these brands, you can bring them here. And then I brought some medications as well. But before I get into that, I brought sachet tomato, not this one. I'm just using this one so that I don't forget. But I brought it. I've used that all up. I brought the sachet one, so you can equally get that one as well. And then this is another one. This is another thing I brought. I didn't bring this spaghetti, please. The brand I bought has finished, but this and the tin tomatoes, I just had to use that so that I don't forget. Okay, that I brought this thing. So I brought spaghetti, and then I brought this as well. I brought this. I bought fresh cocoyam a day to bring here, but carrying it, I don't know, it would have been an issue, and I don't know how long that would have stayed. So I brought the dry one as well. The person really assured me that this was really good. She makes it herself and all of that. Please, if you've not watched that video, please go and watch it. The one I went to the market for shopping. So this is it. I brought a day, but the dry one, cocoyam flour soup thickener. So you can bring this one. You can bring achi. Now, down to the major and main food items. I brought dry fish, and because I just put them in the nylon. So this is dry. I don't know what they call it. If you watch that video where I went to the market, I've been talking about that video. Please watch it. So this is dried fish. Really, this one is really, really dry. I just put it in a bag like this. I also have stockfish here. Please ignore this and this. I got them here. But I brought the stockfish. So you can bring stockfish pieces, stockfish head, these ones as well. I brought them from home. All of this you see. So I have stockfish right here. Sorry, I had to fix that. So all of this, dried fish, dried stockfish, your dried pomo, dried goat's meat. If you do all those things, you bring them. But like I said, or like I would say, it's not necessarily everything that you need to pack along. First of all, space sake, and then you know you're entitled to a particular luggage, a particular size or amount. How will I put it now? Your luggage allowance is a standard luggage allowance, so use it to pack essential things that you really need. Okay, don't pack what you can easily get here. And must I mention that food is not that expensive? I don't know, depends on people's views anyway, but I think I'm not the only one saying this. Food is not really that expensive here, so please bring your dried fish and stockfish along. So I went to the market and I got this. This is Cameroon pepper. That's it. I bought it and blended it at Onibo market. This is red pepper. This is dry one. Okay. So I also brought gari. So this is gari. Please bring your gari, your whatever you use for your swallow. Please bring it. Okay. So this is how I did them, and I would advise you, please don't pack these things the way I did. Okay, for this is fine. So what we did was to put them in the Ziploc bags, and then we sealed the mouth. Okay, so we sealed it with a tape. Can you see that? So that it doesn't pour out. So we brought this. I also brought beans as well. This one I've opened it, that's why the tape is here. So we brought beans as well. So this is beans. This is gari right here. I did not bring rice. So somebody advised us there's rice. You can get rice here and it's cheap. So I did not bring rice to the UK. Okay. So this is beans. This is gari. Out of the way. I also brought this. Please, the reason why these things are packed this way is because I left Nigeria like in a rush. Ours was a time where I don't know what happened, but they were not really working that period. So we had to wait for 8 weeks. Left in a rush, and that didn't afford us time to do proper packing of everything, both from the house, food items and everything. But now I believe I hear it's better. So this is a goosey. Okay, I went to the market, bought it, and then we blended it. Please, if you also have ideas on how these things can be stored, please, I would appreciate if you would let me know. So this is a goosey. It's good that you buy it fresh, buy from the market, buy from a good place. And this is ogbono right here. For those of you that are Nigerians, you understand what I'm talking about. Pardon my stand, I can see it's shaking. But this is ogbono. So please, especially if you are tying in a black nylon, make sure you tag them. You tag them so that it's easy for you to identify. So this is ogbono. I came with this. Next up, I have dried ugu here. So this is ugu. It was really dried. My mother-in-law helped me with that from the villa. So that's ugu right here. I have some more ogbono here. And then I have achi right here. I have this dried fish that is blended. The small dry fish that you blend. This is it right here. And I also have crayfish. Please pack well, wrap in a newspaper, put in a nylon, and then tag it. Make sure that you tag it very well. So these are some of the things that I came here with. For the medications, I have this one. I came with vitamin C. I came with vitamin D as well. They said this is needed, especially during winter. So I brought it here. Of course, you can get this one here, but I just brought mine along. I also brought some antibiotics. I brought anti-malarial. I brought this one as well. I brought cough syrup, but we've exhausted that one. So these are some of the things that I brought with me here to the UK. There is a list I got that I worked with. So I believe that would help. If I can state some of these things, I will state it here. Food wise, this is it. Clothes wise, and some other things. Toiletries, you bring your toiletries as well. Yeah, if there are particular soaps that you use, creams that you use, you can bring them. I know I brought wool. I brought hair wigs. I brought wool. I'll show you the wool in a bit. So I know it's not food, but I brought Brazilian wool as well. So like I said, there are a couple of things that you can bring here that you should bring here. And there are some that you shouldn't bother. When you get here, you can easily access them or get access to them. So this is the video and these are the things. So that's a lot of work having to put this thing, pack them back again. But it's fine. So thank you so much for watching. I believe that the video helped to some point at least. Please ensure that you pack your items very well. And once again, if you have ideas on how I can preserve some of these things, please let me know. We newly moved into our own apartment, and so I've not really had time to put these things away the way they should be done, to buy glass jars and all that. So please, if you have pointers on how I can take care of them, how I can store them, please let me know. I forgot to mention that we did not come here with red oil, because it's not allowed. So they say, although I know some people bring it, there's a way they bring it, but that's not my business here. Okay, but we did not bring it. We got one here, although I'm not really satisfied, but then you can get palm oil here. I was shocked to see ugu the other day. Wait, let me show you. So this is ugu. We bought it. This is not the one I got from home. We bought it from an African store here, and you can't imagine my excitement seeing ugu. So you can get ugu, all right. You can get this here. The goal is that you don't want to start spending immediately you get here. You just want to conserve your funds and see how to recover from the expenses you have spent while trying to prepare for your trip or your relocation. So I believe that this video, you found it helpful. Please don't forget to like this video. Please like this video, support my channel, like this video. You can also use the super thanks to say thanks to me if you would like to do so. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. If you're yet to join the family, please click on the subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you'll be notified when I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have questions, you can drop them in the comments, just in case I didn't cover anyone. You can bring your semo, whatever it is, although there is semo here. But if you have any questions, things I didn't cover, you can please let me know in the comments. Just drop them in the comments, okay? Until I see you in the next video, stay happy, stay safe, and stay blessed.